Guys, welcome back. So we're gonna work on a sales funnel for a bit, but first we're gonna see where I can find some tips to make a better resume. So yeah, if you're interested in that, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment if you want to see me make it 607 years. And yeah, let's get into it. So first, I wanna go to Toolfolio, and the reason why is because I just want to see if it exists here. So resume. I don't think it exists. No, it doesn't exist. Okay, so now we know that. Now we're gonna go to not YouTube, well, kind of YouTube, but my YouTube. So that's gonna be interesting because yeah, I usually don't show my YouTube. And we are going to go. I don't know what it is, but I need to watch that soon. Um, watch later, history of videos, like video. I think it's here maybe. Let's see. So, can I search? What's this? Okay. Let me see. Okay. I don't see that. So, let me go to you. And I just want to see liked videos. Watch later. Let me see if I. Maybe I can look in my resume. So, resume. I probably watched a video about resume. Okay, what is this?
I got were really bad. I mean, honestly, some of these resumes look like they were put together in 15 minutes. Here's the best tips I got for you. First of all, make sure your resume looks something like this. This is what the industry standard software engineering resume looks like. I know you probably want to make something with a fancy template, but it's looked like this for 10 years, and it will for the next 10 years because it is very easy to identify key points of information out of this, and application tracking softwares are made to read these types of resumes. So if you're getting automatically screened from the jobs you're applying to, might be because you're not following these standards. Next, make sure that you're fixing any grammatical errors or any inconsistencies with formatting. For example, this person has a GitHub underline, but the underline extends. And I know that's a really small thing, but I promise you, recruiters notice this, and it's almost like a red flag to them. They're like, hey, if you can't even make sure that your, resume formatting is consistent, how good are you going to be when you're coding? Next, you should understand that the experience section of your resume is for engineers to look at and understand if you are using the technologies that we need you to use on a Angular. You can add a link to the job description. ATS system's gonna like that, and they're gonna refer you a lot harder than if you did. If you made it to the end, it probably shows that you have more dedication than most software engineers, so you probably have better odds. And if you want to watch a 90-minute video of exactly every single section, how to do every single section and all the pitfalls that people made, make sure you watch my YouTube video. Link's gonna be in the bio, and same with the checklist.
No description in the bio.
And all the pitfalls that people.
But we can how to make let's see what happens. How to make resume. Okay.
The today I spent the first.
Okay, so disclaimer, what ATS is, bad resumes, section 1, personal info header, section 2, summary, personal intro, 3 skills, work experience, technologies, education, rule of thumb.
So again, my skill section isn't the best, but for example, if you look at something like this one, usually skills, you want to be very specific about your skills. You do not want to list a million skills. Nobody likes hiring a generalist. Everyone likes hiring a specialist. If you're hiring a backend engineer, you don't want someone that has a bunch of like front end skills on there, as well as like every back end thing in the job. The ideal situation is I'm hiring a front end engineer who knows Next.js, Material UI, and your skill set revolves around that, not Angular, Vue, like every other UI library under the sun. So don't make it too much. Usually I do, however, like having skills posted to the top, especially if you're applying to a role with.
Did he just switch on me?
they do a pretty good job of this, or Massive as well, usemassive.com. So I'm not affiliated with any of them. They haven't paid me, but I'm not really supporting my tool. So if you want to use one that's not free but more well supported, you can go ahead and try one of those. Now the next section is going to be skills. Again,
So here he puts his skills on top. So maybe that is something I should do.
again, my skill section isn't the best, but for example, if you look at something like this one, usually skills, you want to be very specific about your skills. You do not want to list a million skills. Nobody likes hiring a generalist. Everyone likes hiring a specialist. If you're hiring a back-end engineer, you don't want someone that has a bunch of like front-end skills on there, as well as like every back-end thing in the job. The ideal situation is I'm hiring a front-end engineer who knows Next.js, Control UI, and your skill set revolves around that, not Angular, Vue, like every other UI library under the sun. So don't make it too much. Usually I do, however, like having skills closer to the top, especially if you're applying to a role where they're hiring a specific engineer who can do X, Y, and Z. Having your skills right at the top makes it a lot easier for them to be like, okay, this guy is proficient in exactly what we're looking for. The worst thing you can do is, for example, in this resume, is just list a whole bunch of random unorganized skills. Now, work experience and projects. This
Okay. So he's roasting. So he says, good.
view like every other UI. For example, in this resume is just list a whole bunch of random unorganized skills. Now, work experience and projects. This is usually the one where it's hard to mess up. Usually you have the company, and then on the right side, the date. The dates should be formatted like this. So month, 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 year, and then month, month, month. Below that, the job title that you worked at. Of course, if you want to ATS optimize, let's say you were a senior like front-end engineer, but the job title is Senior Front-End React Engineer, feel free to switch the job title to Senior Front-End React Engineer. The more times you mention specific keywords that ATS systems are looking for, the higher the odds of getting past the ATS system will be, and if they do scoring, the higher your score will be. And then on the right side, you can put whether you were remote or the location you are in, and then of course the actual bullet points. Now, these bullet points aren't there for you to stuff a million different things that you did. Usually you want at most like 2 to 3 bullet points per job, and usually for ATS purposes, it should be like, I did X using Y. And if you have any metrics you can attach to that, it's always a really good sign. I personally feel like a lot of the metrics people attach to these are complete BS, and they're only doing it because they said they should. For example, I coded this debugging framework for our company in reactjs, and it lowered our like error rate by 87.33%. It's like, how do you really are you sure about that? Like, you have somehow quantifiable numbers for every single thing you've done at a company? I feel like a lot of it's BS, but I think it gets you points with maybe recruiters and maybe ATS systems. So I'll leave that one up to you. It's sort of like a debated thing. And other than that, mentioning the technologies you use here is great because engineers, like I said, want to know if you're using these technologies on a day-to-day basis or if you just use them here or there. Now, if you have enough work experience, you probably don't need to include projects. But let's say you're a student or you have no work experience, you can supplement this with projects and do it in the same format. With projects, if you have any links to anything that might be live, like a GitHub repo or the actual website that you worked on, that is a huge bonus point. If it looks really bad or it doesn't work or it's outdated, which I've seen on a lot of the resumes I got today, please do not include it. It's only gonna like suck when I like click on the link and it goes to like a Heroku like application not found. And finally, the education part of things. Now, usually if your GPA is pretty good, you want to add your education and your GPA, or if you run your computer programming class. The things you should not add under education, however, are things that every single person does. For example, a resume I got talked about how they built this project where you could like play blackjack through the CLI, but it turns out it was just a project that every single student had to do. A good rule of thumb is if it is something that every but the people that get hired the most and the people that do the best when they get hired are the ones that are doing things outside of school, the ones that are curious about new technologies, like outside of work, outside of school, they're keeping up to date with their skill sets. They're the engineers that actually enjoy what they're doing more, and because they enjoy what they're doing more, they do it more often, and because they do it more often, they get better at it. And that's sort of like how any skill works, I suppose. So the engineers on the job sort of know to look for that comp. I pretty much used these guys when I was making my ATS algorithm. I used them to sort of get up to date with everything that had to do with ATS and software engineering resumes and templates. It's not that big of a deal. But when it comes to ATS, there's a whole bunch of theories. It's almost like SEO where everyone's trying to game the system and there's applying with of your summary and give them millions of like successful software engineering resumes that you might find on like this subreddit, for example. The hardest part is probably just making it in Google Docs because there's no good software to actually make one of these formats and a decent resume unless you use a tool like JobRite or Hired or Massive. But a lot of it does come down to understanding what ATS systems are looking for, what recruiters are looking for, and what engineers are looking for in your resume. And if you feel like you don't have a lot of the stuff that they are looking for to into building a resume, the ROI of doing that in the long term is going to be huge. Build it once, build it properly, or maybe even a resume. You can just
Okay. Well, based on that, I just want to try one of my resumes. So, let me go to chat gibberish. And let us go to the downloads and I'm just gonna okay. So I'm gonna do a new chat. Assume there's resume. Read it. Make it ATS standard for resume for React, Vue, Svelte, Def. F B then F then I but to be honest, can you reason with me why this one is better than what I had? Okay. Okay, I tried it, but it's just Yeah. Okay, let's start where we should work on. Okay, so yesterday we got stuck on this part with the loading stages. So what can we do in order to make this one look good? That is the question. Oh, what can we do to make this look good? Right? Oh, okay. I think it's better if it's just next to each other, to be honest. Um, I shouldn't get too stuck on the design, but we are designing, so what I can do something like this, right? So something like that, right? And then have something like this, right? And then I could argue like, right? And make it bigger, right? And then say like specific parts, right? Loaded in. But the thing with this is that we already have the globe, so that won't work. And I'm also sacrificing this one. Uh, okay. Who's this? Oh, it's in thumbnail stuff. Crazy. Okay. Uh, let's do dribble. Let's do bento box. I'm just gonna take some ideas. And I need to display four things, right? I can do that. I can say like, um, I can say something. Why is it still something like that? Something like that, right? And then the same here, right? Let's say something like that. something like that, right? I don't know. And then let's see how that looks. And then like a check mark, right? Oh, that's something what we can do. Hmm. I don't. This is a possibility. This is a possibility, but do I really want that? Do I really want that? How about this one? What's going on here? Hmm. So I have a solution. I'm not sure if you guys gonna like it, but the solution would be making this taller, making this one taller, right? Right? And then I could say, I'm going to argue right? Then this one is gonna be this one, right? It's gonna be this one, and then this one, right? So it's gonna be that one. Something like that, right? And then, but how am I going to display that? Well, on mobile, I can just stack them maybe. Maybe that will be a solution. So I will have this one then. Okay. Okay, let's commit to that. Okay. Alright. And then here, for example, we can then make it like a bit smaller, right? It's not a huge issue, right? A bit of here, blah blah blah, whatever. And what we can do then is we can like make a little blog here and just saying like the stacks used. But how are we gonna do something like that? Well, first of all, we have to push it like this, right? And then I can push it like that. And then, but then I need to push something like this again. Now maybe it's better if I do something like this then. Just make it like a whole section. And then we need to see what we have here. So let's think about it. We had the mobile responsive. We had the license optimized. Now we need to create something like a drag and drop section that shows that which one you can use, which will be the globe, right? So let's create that. Now I'm not a pro. Again, I just want to remind you that. But I'm gonna, oh, I'm gonna, wow, okay, okay, something like that. And then we're gonna reverse the colors, right? I'm gonna reverse the colors, not on the stroke, on this one. Change the text to black. We need to replace the icon soon, but now we're gonna think about, is there anything else it copied? No. Okay, so we have that. So now what we need to do, we need to import some kind of globe, right? That is obvious. Let's actually make that background the same, so there's no clashing in the stuff, right? Make it a little bit smaller. So something like that. Let's create it a little bit gray. I don't know, something like that, right? So we have the globe here that is moving, and then I just want to have the icons appear from nextjs and those kinds of stuff, right? That come to appear here. And it's like easy drag and drop, easy drag and drop host. No, host by no, um, drag and drop to host. Um, I don't know. Let's do ChatGPT for this. Create a one-liner that explains that you can host your website by simply drag and drop. Shorter. Oh, I like that. Drag and drop and your life. Good. So drag and drop, drag and drop, and your life. Maybe I should extend it a little bit. Okay, that's because I'm not sure what this is, but okay. So okay, let's extend it. And your life. Now I think it's good. Drag drop and your life. Alright, something like that. And then I'm gonna paste the icon. Like I have the real icons, but not here at the moment. So let's do a little bit of uh, PQO icons. And I want to have some kind of globe, web. Alright, let's do web. Okay. Maybe it has it probably, but I need to check it. So let's see where it is. Connect could be also activity. Okay, very interesting. I don't see like a globe or anything like that. Or round something. Okay, let's go all the way to the top again and just go slowly. We have like dribble, but that's a logo. Okay, I don't see like a globe stuff going on, so I'm gonna do the connect one. Let me see where it is. The connect, right? So connect, something like that. I'm just gonna do something like that, and we're gonna remove that one, right? Drag and drop, and your life. Now I need to get the icons. Give me a second. Let me see. Edit. Icons are here. Come on, icons load. Okay, this one. We have nextjs. Do we have svelte? I didn't think I made the svelte one. Do we have nextjs? Let's see them. Let's go to the other page. Final. We made more here, so. Okay, yeah, we made the svelte. We made the next. Okay, so Okay. Okay, so next. This ones, these ones, copy, and let's go back to the sales page. Let's paste them here. Okay. And actually want to duplicate them here as well. And I actually want to make them round. So this one has 52. I just want to make like 100%. Oh, that's the dimensions. I mean the border. Border is gonna be 100%. And it didn't do that. Why? 50. Whatever. Okay, let's make the globe a little bit smaller. Then 50. Oh, alright. 50. Okay. Okay, this one should actually have like a stroke, and the stroke is also gonna be something like this. And stroke is going to be like 2. And maybe some kind of connection, right? Some kind of connection or something. We'll see. Like moving something, right? Like moving, drag and drop in your life. To actually do the mobile first approach more. Mobile first approach, I don't know. Whatever. Drag and drop in your life. Like I don't know how to display that yet, right? Uh, maybe I should like the laser beams and those kinds of stuff, right? Like, let me see if I can find the UI component by going to the first 21st dev. Where are the laser beams? I'll see them. I'll see them though. But maybe this then. The flickering ones. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. So gonna do something like that. And this one is gonna be well okay, whatever. Where is this? This is the image 21. Image 26. Oh, I can put it something like this. Oh, Oh, okay. Hmm. Never mind. Well, I can do it though. But I just don't like it. I just don't like it. No. Beam. Star. Okay. Shooting. I have to think about where it is. I'm not sure. I think it's on the Magic UI something. Let me see. Backgrounds. Special effect. Animated beams. Watering. Time water. Meteors. Oh yeah, meteors. Like I can do some meteors, right? Like maybe some meteors, right? On the whatever. Whatever. Okay, so I wanna create certain beams. And also, let's create a gradient so I can see it better. So let's create a, is it gradient? Yes. So I just wanna create this one and this one. I'm gonna create it white and I want it to be invisible. So, oh, something like that. I don't know. What was the original goal? The original goal is to show the features, right? So these are the features. Do I miss something? Yes, I do. The thing that I'm missing is high-end animations, but how I'm gonna showcase that, right? That is that's the problem. How are you gonna show something that is animation? I'm gonna animation. Oh, I do have an idea. I do have an idea. Um, I'm not sure if it exists though. How would I call something like this? Select. This is not what I mean. Okay, let's go to text. Let me go to text. There's so many, so let me see if I can find it. No, I don't see it though. Okay, let's go to heroes. Just heroes. Like, is this movable? This one. Okay, something like that, right? Can do something like this, right? With this one. But does it move though? It moves when I scroll. Okay, we can do something like that. That's something. Hooks, heroes, features. Okay, let's go to signal loaders. Just gonna see what this is all about. Okay, text areas. What is this? Okay. Mm, ooh, I like that. Okay. I like the sparkles. Okay. Is it hooks? Oh, I know something. So we have this fancy component, and we had some cool stuff. Right? Not this one, not this one. No, not this one. Float? No. Yeah, I wanted to do, of course I wanted to do the float. But image trail? Nah. No, not this one. Not that one. Let me see. No. I could use this one, but it's not what I wanted. Where is it? Couldn't find it. Looks loading. Gravity. No, unless I think it's this one. But does it work on a mobile though? Okay. So let's assume I'm on mobile. Just wanna see. Because it's all good, but if it's no mobile then let's assume I'm okay. And if I do the other one, so that is the elastic line. Yeah, it doesn't work on mobile, right? That's what I mean. So let me it looks good, but I have to click. It's not following me. Mm, let me think about it. Okay, let's quit the this one. Okay, let's go to the text. Okay, and if I do this on mobile, ah, let's reload though. Let's give it a shot. That's what I mean. Let's give it a shot on AirPod. Okay, so I have to click, so and drag. So that doesn't work. I get it though. This is what I mean about components from other people. But it's still very good. I'm not. I just want to let something know that's like, all right, that's cool. You know? Footer, float. Let's go down. Simple marquee, GUI. Oh yeah, the GUI. But we had the cursor attract gravity. We had the gravity with a fancy component. This one, the pixel trail. Okay, so let's see what the pixel trail does. Right, so okay, let's give it another shot. Let's go to iPhone 12. Let's zoom out. Let's Reload. Okay, it's not following me. That's what I mean. Maybe it does on my phone. If it does on my phone, it's not a big deal. Okay, let's go to Safari. Fancy components.dev. Check docs. And I want to do the pixel trail. Okay, it is as I thought. So let's do the other one then. Vario font hover by letter. No, Fabio font hover. Okay. No, I'm not sure which one it was. Variable font and cursor. Okay. How about the elastic line then? Yeah, that sucks. Okay, it emulates correctly. That's what I wanted to check. Mm, okay, so let's pixelate SVG filter. When I hover over it, no. Yeah, okay. Now I know. Let's go to Magic UI again. Okay, now that we know that, we have to find something with a text. We have 54 of them. There must be something, right? Mm, zero footer stocks. I can do something like this. But then I want to change the CPU architecture. But then I have to change the loading states of these ones. So it's very specific. Don't want to play around with that. There's probably a better solution. Pricing success score areas, testimonials. Maybe there's something with the testimonials to be. Okay. Testimonials, text, videos. Let's do effigy maker. There's a name for them. I'm not sure how it's called again. Gradient, gradient, or something. I'm not sure how it's called. Oh yeah, fuel. This one. So let's go to fuel, just fuel. And there's a lot of things that I can do here. So I can, the thing is, I want, okay. There's a lot of stuff. Ooh. But it wouldn't fit the narrative though. So what we can do the point at, we can do the blurry. But I haven't seen like the yes, the wow, right? Like the wow factor, that's what I'm looking for. I like the scramble. Okay, let me see what the scramble is. So if I do this, click, come on now. Okay, where's the menu? Oh, okay. Randomize, okay. 16.9. But can I like, okay, so let's assume I copy the SVG. Let's choose a color like this one. and copy SVG. And we're gonna ask ChatGPT um, could you, is it possible to make this SVG loop from nothing to scribble in all the lines randomly in HTML, CSS, and JS on the screen? This is the SVG. Okay, let's see. So let's start programming. New file, and that's gonna be test.html. Great file. Okay, and let's open that. I don't. Okay. I don't. The background seems to be black. Why? Let's do it again. Okay. Let's see what happened. Let's put it in a div, and then I want to have this div. I want to have like a div because it's the only div. Um, I want to have it like width 700 pixels. 7 pixels. Height 700 pixels. Do I have a transform? Not really. Okay. Okay, so feedback for ChatGPT. Not really working. Okay, each has. What is the color? Is the color of the SVG scribbles? Okay. let me just, for this sake, display flex, justify content center, and align items center. Let me just do that in case. Okay, I don't see it happening. Now we know for sure. Okay, well, whatever. Let's see. Okay, I understand. Okay, almost. It is not the entire SVG. I want I want that. Mm, what the hell? Oh, so annoying. Oh, 진짜. Okay. Let me actually put in the whole SVG. This is going to be exciting. That's pretty cool. So that is a solution. That could be a solution. Um, so I can use that and like make a like make a gradient, right? So let's go here and let's put it in dark mode. Okay, and okay, I get it. Spacing dash gap over opacity, but I see it's going from the top to the bottom. This is what I don't want. So But it doesn't randomize the color, to be honest. Okay, so let's copy the SVG. Okay, and then okay, SVG. Where does the SVG stop? Here. Let's do it like that. Okay. So let's. Okay. But I gave them a certain color. Okay. Alright. Give them a gradient. I give them different kind of gradient and just plain SVG. Just SVG, not XML. Okay. Okay, so I have to think about the later gradient. Okay. What happened? Give 6 different kinds of gradients. Give me a give me the full code in one block. Okay, it's annoying me. I meant linear gradient, but 6 of them. Okay. Okay. I guess what's going on. Does offset does only 2 stops? I need 6. Okay. Let's see if I can implement that with the code that we currently have. Let me see. Okay. How's it called? ID is scribble grad. Okay. And then we're gonna paste this one and we're gonna give it like scribble grad. Let's see. It's going to be interesting. Okay. Okay. scenes. Okay, let's do ChatGPT. Um, the gradient doesn't seem to work. Why? Okay, so we're missing okay, scribble grad. Let me see, because we have an ID. That is probably not scribble grad, but something else. Scribble grad, scribble grad. Uh, Stroke. Yeah, that's because of the stroke. Okay. Maybe maybe I can do this. Let's see. Stroke. Not sure if that's valuable. Let's see. That kinda works. Yeah, that works because there's a different color here. So that is a solution. Okay. So let's play with the colors a bit. So let's start with color is green, then it is cyan, then it is coral, then it is pink, then it is let me see, um, gray, and I'm not sure if you spell gray like that, and then it is white smoke. I'm not sure, something like that. I don't know. Let's see. Ooh, works fine, right? All right. Okay, so now that we have that, we can implement something like this, right? So we could argue that in Figma, and we could say like, I don't know. Oh, you have this issue. Let me do this and then do Alt. Oh, okay, that doesn't work. Maybe Shift. No, Shift not. Control maybe. Yeah, Control. Okay. Okay. Control. And then I could say something like with a border, right? Like, I don't know. Why is it missing a piece? I'm not sure what's going on here. We'll fix that. Okay. Something like this. And we will just create a stroke with the same stroke. I don't know. Something like that. And I think the radius was 12. I'm not sure. And the weight was, I don't know, like 6. Alright. And I don't know. I'm just doing something. We'll see. We could say something like uh, animation. I'm not sure. I'm just doing something. I'm just trying to figure out some kind of cool animation, but I have no idea. Uh, let's see what we have here then. Ooh, maybe I can do this, right, with the beams. I can do that. Warp background, grid color. We'll see. Can do this maybe. Highlight animations. Maybe I should just leave it out. There's so many things I can go to with this. So you know what? I think that is a good session to end. So yeah, let's think about it in my sleep or something. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment if you want to see me make a 6 on today in 7 years. And I'll see you to the next one.